Congressman Ritchie Torres joined community members and advocates to announce that Clean Path NY's plans to bring a high-voltage converter station meant to transmit electricity from upstate New York to New York City will no longer be moving forward at the Bronx Terminal Market.
And I am proud to report that the applicant has agreed to relocate the high-voltage converter station away from a residential neighborhood in the Bronx.
The announcement comes on the heels of a report released by the Bronx Institute for Urban Systems highlighting several concerns with bringing this converter station to a highly densely populated area, right across the street from the soon-to-be open Bronx Children's Museum. Some of the research included the significant association between electromagnetic fields and incidents of childhood leukemia.
And as you can see, we're right across the street from where that power station was meant to be. This is the Major Deacon right here, and the power station was going to be over here. So we were right smack, in the middle of those electromagnetic fields.
So it was very hard to figure out the community impact when you don't actually know where the transmission lines are going to be located and where the converter station is going to be located. So the vagueness is sort of made it difficult, and I think that's the reason why it wasn't included in the report, because they will have to be specific as to what the community impact is by specifying where the places are.
While shifting away from fossil fuels is a good thing in regards to climate change and the community celebrates this particular move as a win, some raise concerns about the timeline and lack of community engagement in these proposals. 6 different energy companies submitted to the New York State Energy Research and Development Authority. Among NYSERDA's consideration of all proposals are the cost effectiveness, economic benefits, project viability, and impacts to disadvantaged communities.
There should be a pause. We should have an environmental assessment of anything that is going on, and that we should be working, all the elected officials working with NYSERDA with this plan to ensure that the community really benefits from this green revolution.
We want to get away from fossil fuel power plants, but how it interacts with this EJ community is important. If only the entities that are bidding for this award, this project award, has the information and the communities don't, then how can we protect ourselves? And who do we expect to protect us when we've seen this happen over again and over again and over again?
This area was the epicenter for COVID in the beginning, and the people here have suffered enough. So the idea of bringing in any kind of power station is very frightening, and there's very little information about the approval process or the specifications.
We cannot allow the South Bronx to bear the burden of a clean energy revolution while everyone else enjoys the benefits. For far too long, the South Bronx has been a dumping ground for diesel truck traffic and racist highways and fossil fuel power plants and waste transfer stations. And our message is enough is enough.
Clean Path has not announced where the new converter station location will be in the Bronx. NYSERDA states that they will be making a decision on the winning proposal between now and September. Reporting for BronxNet, Sanji Lopez.